Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Pompey preview. Today the Blues, they host Ipswich Town. Ipswich obviously looking for playoffs this season or even automatics if they can chase it down. Pompey looking now to revitalise their season under Danny Cowley. Now this is the start of the Cowley's reign at the football club. Initially they have 12 games to prove themselves. Hopefully they can get in the playoffs. I've heard good things, but you know, we're facing a Paul Cook side today. You know what they're going to set up like. We had him before. He's a very good manager. They sit 7th in League One as it stands, just outside the playoffs, with games in hand on Charlton in 6th. The last 5 games, though, they went away to Accrington winning 2-1. They went away to Gillingham losing 3-1. Then drew with Lincoln at home before beating Plymouth and then somebody else, but I forgot to write it down. I will go back and check now. Because for some reason, my thing has corrupted and it's written Fleetwood versus Plymouth. So whether Ipswich played Fleetwood or not, I am totally unsure on that. But we'll have a look now. We'll go again and do it. And yes, it was Fleetwood versus Plymouth, not Fleetwood versus Ipswich. Fleetwood then beat them 2-0 at home. So I don't know what happened there. Ipswich's key men are Mark McGuinness, Toto Enciala, Luke Chambers and Andre Dazelle. Now if you're wondering why I've had another one in, it's because the first 3 are all defenders. Now the centre-back partnership of McGuinness and Enciala clearly doing quite well with Chambers at right back, maybe even a back 3, I don't know. And then Andre Dazelle is a central midfielder, so I wanted to give you guys someone to look out for, not at the back. The top scorer, there's 2 of them, it's James Norwood and Gwion Edwards, he's probably Welsh. Both with 5 goals in this League One campaign. Most assists goes to Gwion Edwards as well with 3. Surprised that he's not on the list of key players. Have a look at a couple of their stats now, as we always do. Shots on target per 90 is 3.5, which sits him 17th. Sorry, 3.6, which puts him 17th. Big chances created is 30, which sits him 19th. Big chances missed is 27, which sits him 17th. Goals per 90 is 1.1, 19th in the league, and penalties awarded. I only put this one in because they've received the least penalties in the league with only 1. Their defensive stats though, goals conceded per game is 1, which is 6th. Clean sheets is 13, which is 7th. Saves per 90 is 2.3, which is 19th. Clearances per 90 is 19.9, which is 10th, and successful tackles per game is 11.1, which is 2nd. Evidently they're a defensive side, but they're very good at doing it. You know, lots of clean sheets, lots of not goals conceded, lots of keeping goals out, not many saves to make for the goalkeeper, but attacking wise, the 17th, 19th, 17th, 19th and 24th, their stats there. So clearly they're defensive because they're 6th and 7th, the 2 main stats on that one. Their possession average is 52.6, so evidently they will want quite a bit of the ball. The head-to-head between the 2 sides, I put on the bottom of the screen now. Pompey have won 5, there's been 2 draws and 2 Ipswich wins. Lewis Hayden has sent in a clip that I will play now.
Here is my preview for our game against Ipswich, and well, here starts a new era, the Cowley era. Hopefully we do well. I'm not going to expect a lot from them straight away because they're going to want to get used to the team, see how everyone plays, you know what I mean, do their own sort of system. But let's get on to the game. And going into the game, I'm not positive because our last 5 league games, no win. We're lacking in confidence, lacking in that like final ball, the final edge, the final challenge, like the chance. Like we're lacking in a lot of stuff, and hopefully getting Cowley in will help that. But like I said, I'm not expecting a lot. And they're a side that's looking for playoffs. They're above us. Got Paul Cook. They're on some good-ish form. They're not doing too bad, and it's going to be a very tough game. But let's hope we can start to get some confidence back in the players with a new manager. Start to get some results back. Hit a bit of good form to try and get a place in the playoffs and cement our place in the playoffs. I wish good luck to the Cowley brothers for tomorrow. I am personally going to go for a draw. I hope we can get a draw. I feel like if we don't get a draw, then if we lose, then we could drop to 13th, which is simply not good enough. I hope we can get a draw and up the Blues.
And obviously Lewis makes good points again there. About a minute long for Lewis. That's quite long for him. But I think we should move on now to just quickly look at the games from the rest of the league. Portsmouth, they host Ipswich before Accrington host Wigan. Charlton travel to another London club in Wimbledon. MK Dons, they travel to Burton. Swindon travel to Fleetwood, hoping for 3 points. Doncaster travel to Gillingham. Gillingham needing a win there. Northampton, they host Crewe. Northampton trying to get out of the relegation zone. Oxford host Blackpool, trying to assert their claim to a playoff space, both of them. Plymouth, they host Bristol Rovers. Plymouth, one of the best home records in the league. Those two sides aren't far apart. Rochdale, they host high-flying Peterborough. Hull, they travel down to Shrewsbury, or up to Shrewsbury, however you see it. And Sunderland host Lincoln in another big game for both sides there. We'll quickly look at the table now, just before this video ends. Hull lead the way on 68 points. Peterborough then in second, only 3 points behind. Then Sunderland just about outside with 2 points behind Peterborough. Lincoln, Doncaster and Charlton make up the playoffs, before Ipswich have 7th, only a point off the playoffs at the moment. Oxford only 2 points off. Pompey with a win today could go back into the playoffs if results go their way. Could it happen? You never know. We are 10th at the moment though. With a loss we could drop to 13th. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Bottom of the table now though, quickly. Swindon, Rochdale, Wimbledon, Northampton make up the bottom 4. Before Wigan, Bristol Rovers, Burton and Shrewsbury occupy the next 4 places, with Plymouth sliding down as well as Crewe, both sides playing today. That is where this video ends though. Please do tune in from around 12:35 today, where I will be doing a live stream. Jump in on it. I'm going to just be having a chat with a lot of you guys. That you can make messages in. I will respond to them. We're talking about the game. I'll get Lewis and Dad on with me. I think Dad will join me for the whole game because he won't be watching it, but he'll have it on the radio. But that is where this video is going to end. So thank you for watching. Can we get 10 likes down below? Let me know your score predictions as well and what you think for the game, and I'll see you in the live stream. See you then.